Members of the National Assembly are expected to proceed on recess today as they rush to complete some of the pending businesses before the House. Members have this morning shared their experiences and what they expect in the life of the 13th Parliament. Well, despite the House adjourning this evening indefinitely, MP's term will come to an end on the 9th of August. The lawmakers can still be recalled for a special sitting to transact urgent House business. The 12th Parliament was inaugurated on the 31st of August 2017. Our reporter Olive Barrows has more from Parliament buildings. Olive, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Zain. You may not see me, but I'm sitting across from the Majority Leader of the National Assembly, Honorable Amos Kimunya. So, Mheshimiwa, how are you feeling on this day when you're closing? Effectively, it is closing day for the 12th Parliament.
Exactly. I'm actually very excited. Excited that we are going home to campaign, to give an account of what we've been doing. Excited because we've done most of the work we set ourselves to do. Excited that even as we go home, we have the budget for next year. The new administration will find a budget. We have a finance bill. We have just done this morning the county allocation of revenue. So counties will have their money. And I think those are no mean achievements. You know, putting people from the campaign trail to come and do things for the public good, it's been so exciting, and the support we've had.
Okay.
And this afternoon, we also hope we will be able to clear two of the other bills, the universities bill and the Huduma bill. If we can get those sorted out, then by the time we close and have goodbyes to one another, and I'm told a small cocktail to just, kufunga kazi. I'm sure we'll go home celebrating.
Okay, so you haven't managed yet to clear your entry. I know you say you hope that you'll clear the Huduma number bill, for instance, this afternoon. What happens to those that you don't manage to go through?
There's a lot of bills that also, have been in the pipeline, but they're being caught up with time. And some, we were realistic. We said, even if we finish it in the National Assembly, it still has to go to the Senate. We don't have time for that. So we give priority to the bills that don't have to go to the Senate. The Senate is going home next week. So I've been working with them closely, with the leadership there. And I will continue working even between now, even as the rest of Parliament goes home. I want to continue pushing some of those bills so that we can have of the 20-odd bills that are lying in the Senate, to make sure we have some cleared. Now, whatever is not cleared by the time we go home, it dies. It will be reintroduced in the next House. But one of the things we've done, we've also prepared the standing orders for the next Parliament. And one of the proposals we made and passed is that a bill that has gone through second reading and just awaiting the third reading should not die. Especially if the mover is re-elected, he should be able to continue with it in the next session of Parliament, and we change the standing orders for that. So, because it's a lot of effort that goes to bills. The member has done it, or even whether it's a government bill, you've done it, published it, it's gone through the committee, public participation, money has been spent on it, and then it's just caught on a matter of time. But it's very interesting, even most of the reports. We've had reports of the Public Accounts Committee, reports of the Public Investment Committees. Whatever they have covered, we have been able to pass so that officially there's a record of what the House has approved those reports.
Okay.
So it's been a very exciting time. But some will die, and some motions will die, some questions will die. Yeah.
Okay. So the party nominated you, House Leader, should I say midway through the 12th Parliament's term.
Yes.
What has that been like? How has that impacted delivery of services to Mwananchi?
Well, let me first of all, Ndwele. He was the first leader of majority under the new constitution. He did first 5 years, then another 2.5 years odd, and then I came in when there was change of guard. We worked together, and I worked with the rest of the House to continue. Because we were both Jubilee, so the party never stopped getting its business done. And fortunately, I also came in when we already had the framework of the handshake, and Parliament had moved into working in a very bipartisan situation. We had our own internal challenges within GBD, but that did not stop things happening. I mean, those differences never manifested themselves in the committees where most of the work happens. So by the time a report of the committee comes, you don't see who did not. There's unanimity in decisions. And then at the floor of the House, we've not had, factional pulling and pushing. So we managed to work through most of the things, especially because of putting the public interest on all those matters.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll continue the conversation off camera, but so await our report at 7 and at 9 p.m. Mheshimiwa, thank you very much and all the best as you close this afternoon.
Good.
Thank you, Olive Barrows there at the Parliament buildings. While on the other side, the electoral agent